Well, g'day, and welcome back to what is a rather chilly Zhaoqing Sunday morning. We're here today for the 2024 Chinese Legend Challenge. And this is a race, we came out and filmed this last year. This is a kayaking, cycling and running race, which is taking place, or starts in about half an hour this morning. The sun's not even up yet. We're about 7:30 in the morning now, and we are, gonna try and follow these guys around a little bit. So as we switch our camera around here, we can see all the bikes lined up here in front of us, and out on the lake here, they're going to do, I believe it's a 6-kilometer row. Then they're off the bikes over on our right here somewhere on the lake, and then run up, grab their bikes. So we see all the bikes lined up here. There's stacks of them. They'll ride right around to the back of the lake. I think it's about a 12-kilometer ride. And then over the back of the lake, right over the far end, near the rowing school, they will change over to running, and then they run back through the inside. So they'll actually ride down around this side of the lake. They do a big circuit. They go way down this end here, along the sort of main road, and then run back through the guts of the lake, over the pathways, and then down this way down here we have the finish line. If we just spin back around over this end, they do have a lot of stuff over here, a lot of stalls and things going on. We're not going to get there at the moment. We'll go and have a look through there after the race. But coming down this way, we'll find our finish line. So there's all sorts of tents set up here, no doubt monitoring timings and stuff like that. So probably some first aid stuff. I have no doubt there will be lots of first aid stuff lined up along the event as well. So what we're going to try and do is we'll catch the start of the race down here, check out their changeover from the boats to the bikes, and then we'll jump on our bike and we'll rip around the lake here, try and get down to the other end and have a look at the changeover to the run, and then try and get back here before the run comes. So we'll have to take quite a long detour. Here's our finish line here. So with the clock up, we're due to start at 8 o'clock. We are now 7:35 in the morning on a Sunday morning. Who is awake at this time? So we've got the finishing tape here. Here's our running area down through the back here. A lot of the competitors are out on the lake already, getting themselves ready for the, getting themselves warmed up. I'm just going to take a wander down here. We'll have a little look, see if we can't see where they're actually coming in off of the boats for the changeover. All the boats were packed up, so they've, looks like they've provided all the kayaks. They were all stacked up around behind the shopping centre, around on our right here. When did we come down here? That was Friday. I came down here with Tony. Oh, we got heaps of people down here. Big crowd of folks. So this is, big event. We came down for this last year. It was a really, really good event. There's plenty of people taking part. There's also a shorter event, which is doing a shorter row, and I think they actually get off their boats up the far end. Might be only a 3-kilometer row, and then run back, maybe a 5-kilometer run back. So yeah, for those who aren't so keen on the cycling part. But down here we see we have all our kayaks lined up down here. A lot of competitors down here getting themselves ready. Oh, more. Okay, so this must be all with the registrations. Come and register yourself.
and then I imagine get allocated a boat and stuff. So they've got all the life jackets and stuff lined up down there. So yeah, everybody getting themselves ready. So these boats are all stacked up out the back, out behind us a couple of days ago, all wrapped up in plastic. Oh, we've got a drone flying up above us here. And we're just trying to see if we can get down towards the lake around the other side and see where these guys are actually coming back out of the water. Okay, so we'll duck over the grass down here and have a look, see what we can see. So it's all go, it's busy, busy, busy. So they'll have to, okay, I imagine this jetty down here is where they're going to be coming. Okay, yeah, so they got all floating pontoons down here, temporary stuff. So this will be where they come back in with their boats, jump off the boat, and race over to their bikes, pick up their bikes on their way back through. So yeah, big, big event, lots of competitors here. It is, yeah, very, very popular race. So here's our route here. So as we look down here, we are down here now. So the canoeing, they're riding right up the back of the lake, right back around. Then from here, where are we? Get the camera down. Here, back onto the bikes. So they're riding right up around, up the back of the lake, right down the far end of the lake. And then back into here, somewhere in, where is the rowing? I think the rowing school's actually here. So they're around the back of there to change over to the run, and then running back through the centre here, back to here at Paifong Square. So it is going to be a, yeah, it should be a good day. Yeah, looking forward to it. So we've got, what was that time? It was 7:35. So I imagine we've got about 20-25 minutes before the start. And yeah, we'll bring you all the action, and then once the race is over, we'll go and have a look around Paifong Square. They'll have little stalls and stuff, lots of sporting gear for sale and that sort of thing. So yeah, looking forward to it. Stick around, there's plenty of excitement to come. So down here in front of us, I see all the rowers. There's plenty of rowers streaming across from the other side of the lake. We've got the sun finally coming up over the other side. Hopefully get some warmth into us. But everybody's lining up here for the paddling section of the race. We're going to catch the start of this, and then as soon as they're off, we're actually going to head straight away back to the bike changeover area, because we're not going to have a whole lot of time before they're closing off this area, because the riders will be coming through here at a great rate of knots, no doubt. Well, we've got a bit of a crowd sat down here. Have a look at the start area, and we'll get over here past the crowd a bit, and we'll hopefully find ourselves a good little place to sit and catch these guys as they head off. Wow, that sun coming up is very, very nice, very, very welcome. It's it is rather chilly still. It's around 10 degrees at the moment, 10 Celsius, which somebody mentioned in a previous video how to convert that into Fahrenheit. I can't remember, it was something like double it and add 30, so that'd be what, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, if I remember how to do that correctly.
So we have, let's pull out the phone, have a quick look. We have about 8 minutes before the start. So we'll be back with you when they're about to take off. And we are on our way. There they all go. Oh, we've got the fountains have let off over in the background there. And away we go. It's a very crowded field at the start. Goodness me, that's a lot of kayaks taking off.
There's a distance of 400 meters from the first one and the ones that are just starting.
Yeah, they've got a nice head start. All right, we've got a few at the back who are just taking it easy by the look of it, not really going full on. So we are now going to head back over to Paifong Square and get back in time to catch their changeover to bikes. So stick with us, plenty more to come. Okay, so over in front of us now we have the first of the boats have come in. They just got off their boat. They're onto the pontoon running up this way. So within the next minute or so, we should have the first of the cyclists coming through. They've all got their numbers on their bikes. So yes, we are ready for the next stage. It is, how's the time going now? It's 8:47, so we were, what, 7 minutes? So it's been about a 40-minute paddle for them, out and back. Okay, we can see our first competitor heading down this way. And then we've got 3 or 4, a few meters behind him, but in they come here. So we've got cups of water down here for them to pick up if they desire some liquid refreshments before we take off. But he is straight through, find his bike. And then we've got a few more coming in the back here, the early guys. Okay, so we've got one here on his way, changing his shoes over, getting his cycling shoes on. And on the bike, and away he goes. Oh, he has to run the bike by the look of it. He's not allowed to get on the bike until he is, okay, looks like, okay, so jump down this way. So they have to run their bike until they hit this green mat down here. Once they've hit this mat, they can get on the bike and start riding. So here comes our next couple. So running with the bikes on foot until we get to the green mat, and then on we go and away they go. So these guys have got a 12-kilometer ride ahead of them. Here comes the next one. So they have a 12-kilometer run ahead of them, and then they will be off the bikes down the back end of the lake. Down the back end of the lake for a 6-kilometer run back to where we are now for the finish line. So we're going to go jump on the electric bike. We're going to take a ride. We're going to try and get down the back to where they're doing the changeover from the cycle to the run. Try and get down there before these first guys arrive. And yeah, give you a look at the changeover to the run, and then we're going to try and get back here again before the first of the finishers get here. I'm not sure how we're going to go with that. I don't know what roads are closed off down there, so we're just going to have to try and battle our way through and yeah, see what we can get to. So stick with us, there's plenty more to come. Okay, so we are down at the other end of the lake now. We can see the cyclists coming up past us here. We can't take the bike any further. When we get a gap in the cyclists, they are letting people across here. So we're going to cross the road. We're going to head down through, down in here somewhere is where they're doing the changeover to running. So we're going to wander down there and then try and get back on the bike. We've had to do a big detour. We've actually had to come right the way around this other lake here to get out to here. So I don't know that we're going to be able to get back in time to catch the finish. We might have to steal some footage off of Tony of the finish line, but we'll see how we go. So we're just waiting for a gap in the bikes here to let us across the road. So hopefully we'll be able to get across there very soon. We'll just sit and wait. We do have quite a crowd of cyclists coming up at the moment, so how are we going for time now? What we're about 7 past, so it's 9:14 now. So they've been going now for what, about an hour and 7 minutes. So they're doing very well. We turn the camera around here, we have the mountains up in the background here. It's a beautiful view, it's a beautiful day. It is still a bit nippy. I'd forgotten how cold it was. Sort of standing in the sun's starting to warm the things up, but getting on the electric bike reminded me of the fact that it is a rather chilly morning. Okay. Right. They're sort of not letting people through yet. Okay, we're going to duck through after this cyclist. Cheers. Okay. Over to the other side of the road here. Wow, we've got I don't know if you can see it, there's a hawk or an eagle flying up above the trees there. So, we've got quite a big group of cyclists coming through here now. These guys are not rushing at all by the look of it, they're just having a good time. Good group of guys and girls coming through. Okay, so we're going to head down now, down to our right here, try and find the changeover point down this way somewhere, and try and catch them jumping off their bikes, getting ready for their run back. So stick with us, we'll be back with you as soon as we find where we're doing our changeovers. So last year, this is the rowing school here. Last year, this was the point where they actually came off of the boats. They did more of a zigzaggy sort of pathway up through the lake on the canoes, and then jumped onto bikes here. They rode further out on the main road out to our left, and but this year, they've done a complete circuit around the lake instead of the zigzaggy pattern, and they are changing off of the bikes further up the road here somewhere. So, not sure exactly where it is, but we're just sort of racing our way down here. Try and catch this changeover, try and catch a few of these changeovers before we race back on the bike and head back towards the finish line.
I'm starting to think we're not going to get back in time for the finish, because they're going to do that run. It's a 6 kilometre run. They're going to do that pretty damn quick. And I don't know that we're going to be able to get back before they do that. But we'll see how we go. In here we got the back of the rowing school. Lots of boats and stuff down in there. We're not going to hang around and take a look. We've got to keep on running and get down to where we're going. Whew. It's too early to be this active. I am definitely not a morning person. Right. Must be down around here somewhere that we're headed to. I've got a feeling actually it might be at the main gate entrance into the scenic area. So I'll have to see how we go as to whether we get there or not. What time? That was 8:47 they were getting. So we've been half hour. I think they'll be changing over already. I don't think we're going to get there actually. We'll get up, just up around this bend up in front of us. Look at this amazing rock here. Absolutely beautiful, sticking up out of the water. We'll get around onto this bend here, and if we see signs of the race, we'll get down there. But if we can't see any signs of them actually changing over anywhere up here, we'll turn around and head back, because I would rather be down at the finish line for the end of the race. I think, if I remember rightly, I think we actually missed the end. Yeah, there's no sign of anything down there. Okay, we're going to head back. We're going to jump back on the bike and try and get down to the finish line before the last of the people come through. Yeah, just we can't get the electric bike where we need to get to because everything's blocked off. And like I said, we have to take a big detour to get back to the finish line. So yeah, it's a bit of a mission. So, and you know, because of the all the diversions, even this early in the morning on a Sunday morning, the roads are absolutely jam-packed. So it's a bit of a mission. We might actually pull out the 360 camera, chuck on the bike on our way back, and give you a look as we ride back. But this beautiful sky, beautiful clear blue sky. It's absolutely spectacular day. It is still a bit nippy, as I said. Back at the start line, you know, standing in the sun, I'd started to warm up a little bit. And then jumped on the electric bike, and that soon put the chill back into us. But yeah, we'll look at chucking the 360 camera back on the bike on our way back, and yeah, give you a look at the roads on our way back, because yeah, like I say, with all the diversion and stuff, there's traffic everywhere. It's a bit of a nightmare, but we'll manage. So stick with us, there's plenty more still to come. Okay, so we are now on our way back down towards the finish line. We've got to find our way back around here. Apparently this road is open now, so we can head back a little bit quicker than we got here. And try and get back to the finish line before the first of the competitors arrive.
Okay, we do have electric bikes coming up here now, so we must be all good. We got cars coming down here as well, so we must be fine now. So it should be a much quicker trip back than it was getting here. Okay, so we're going to pull up over here to our left here, park in here somewhere, and work our way back up. So stick with us, we'll get over to the finish line and see how we're going. So here we are at the finish line now. We can see a much bigger crowd of people have come down here. We haven't made it in time for the final runners, but get the camera up above us here. We can see guys getting some food into them, having drinks and whatnot after their racing. So the time now is, we've been running for 1 hour 40 minutes, just ticked over 1 hour 40. Here we have some of the guys coming on through after all their efforts. Oh, here's a happy one. So it looks like they are setting up the ribbon, so every time someone comes through, they can break through the ribbon. It's not just the first place winner that gets to do that. They all get to do that as they come through. So we're going to duck around now to our to the other side here and give you a look. So these guys will all receive a medallion as they finish up, and then we'll duck down and we'll have a look around the other side at some of the other stuff that's set up around the place, and give you a little look at what else is going on down here. So we see down here they also have a bag they're being given, so we see the medals are being presented down in here. So as they finish, they come in, collect themselves a medal. Then they've got giveaways in bags down here. There's first aid people wandering around in case anybody needs any help. We're going to keep wandering around here and see what they've got happening down this other end. So we've got stage happening up here, so there will be presentations of some kind or other up ahead of us towards the end. Hello, somebody waving at us. I think they're waving at me, I'm not sure. But as we head down this way, we've got a Zhaoqing Pickleball Association have set up some sort of a stand down here. So we'll go and have a look at what this is all about. I've not played pickleball before. I don't even really know what it is. I think it's some sort of tennis thing with wooden bats. I think we see our, if it's what I'm thinking of, our students do this as one of their PE, physical education courses. They play this game, which it looks pretty good actually. I'll have to get hold of some students sometime and hook up with them and have a little try of it. So yeah, here we see the net. So it's like a little miniature tennis sort of thing. The balls look like they're plastic. Whee. So there's a crowd of people in here playing, so I'm guessing these are all members of the Pickleball Association. And then wandering down this way we have all sorts of gear for sale, sporting gear. Trying to see who we've got here. Okay, so that tent there's for the Pickleball Association. Here we have body wrap, so sporting clothing, helmets, all that sort of thing. We've got some water company down here on our right. Down here we've got some sort of, what are they? Oh, these are these electric boards. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So these are, can I go and have a look? So these here, we can see, we can strap the feet in here. We've got a little controller, which you can then give yourself some power out the back, and these things will scoot along the surface of the water. We have a look at the video here. So we got up to 65 kilometers per hour. See if we get a video of the, here they are here. So that looks like a whole lot of fun. Have to try and get out on the water and try these one day. So water skiing without a boat. Nice way to go. Excellent. And we've got some scuba gear here as well. And then wandering on down, we've got more water here on our right. Oh, we've got a skateboard stall here, which is, skateboarding is quite popular here. What else have we got down this way? Helmets. Not sure what we've got in there. And then around the back here, we have a little obstacle course for the kids to run around in. Right, jump, jump, jump. And then up over the tops. So yeah, there's lots happening down here. It is a, this is a really, really good event. Yeah, tracking happening, okay. So, yeah, this is something, it's, I don't know how long this event's been going on for, but we did come down, we did film this last year. It was really good. Here's some of the kayaks down here behind us that they've, I'm sure you can buy. They've got paddle boards there. Yeah, really good event, as always. They just do such a good job here of putting these things on. So, yeah, we're going to leave it there. We've got a concert we're going to play at tonight. The English Corner is having their Christmas/New Year dinner tonight, and we're playing some music there for that, and have a few drinks. It'll be good fun. So we're going to pack up now, head home, go and have a rest, chill out for a little while, and then get ready to go out tonight. We've got new strings on the guitar, it's all set to go. We might actually do another video out there tonight to have a little look at what's going on. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed this, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe to the channel to see more of what's going on here in China. If you have questions, comments, hit us up down in the comment section down there. If you have anything you would like to learn about life here in China, in Guangdong, in Zhaoqing, Again, hit us up down in the comment section. If you come up with a interesting subject, we'll look at going away doing a video for you. You know, I'm always open for suggestions, so if you've got something you want to learn, let us know. Stay safe everybody, and we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.